do that? That's illegal. He needs to learn his laws.
Can you listen to me?
No.
I'm trying to talk.
I want your name and badge number before I talk to you. I don't care. Don't bark orders because I haven't done nothing wrong.
Action.
There.
Don't take me.
What was that?
I said I work at Chester. I work here in this institution. I did not give you two any permission to videotape me.
Okay, what is your name?
Yes, sir. Roll your window down for me, please. I can hear you just
A man
fine.
was filming in public near Turnberry Towers in Las Vegas when security guards became upset and called the Las Vegas Metro Police. The photographer stayed calm, citing his First Amendment rights, while security and police tried to intimidate him, falsely claiming he couldn't film from a public sidewalk. When officers arrived, one of them acted aggressively, demanded his ID without cause, and wrongly suggested trespassing him. The photographer stood his ground, refused to give ID, and reminded them filming from a public ADA easement is legal. In the end, police had no legal grounds to act, and the photographer exposed their misconduct, emphasizing citizens' rights to record in public spaces.
You know what? I should call him back and let him come take care of you. I got you, bro.
Security called us because they don't want you here, man. You're recording.
And with him trying to say he was going to do that, that's illegal. He needs to learn his laws.
Can you listen to me?
No.
I'm trying to talk.
I want your name and badge number before I talk to you. I don't care. Don't bark orders because I haven't done nothing wrong. See here. This is a massive tower here. It might be bigger in the Turnberry place over there. And you see you got the lights here. I mean, you see that security shack, it's like way bigger than the other one, it seems like. He's on the phone with somebody. It could be Metro, it could be another security. Either way, he's on the phone with somebody. Oh, he's coming down, so I'm gonna be quiet, alright guys? Can I help you with something? Hello? You're filming all this. You can speak. Can I help you with something? You're recording people's cars that come out. You're recording their license plates and everything. I'll tell you what, you don't have to say nothing. See, the sidewalk here, that's city property. You can stand there, but on here, you can't do that. I'll have the police go. So he said he's gonna call somebody. See what he's gonna do. He said where I'm standing right now. You see right here, guys? He said this wheelchair accessible area that I'm on, they paid for this. See? They paid for this easement for ADA. No. So we'll stand right here and keep recording. He threatened me. He said whatever. We'll see what he said, what happens. He's on the phone right now. You see him, guys? People are so dumb, bro. Now, this is the Turnberry Towers. This is not the Turnberry place, which is different. So, last time I came, it was Turnberry Place. This one is the Turnberry Tower. It's a little different. So, you see this place, right? He on the phone with him right now. You see him in there. He's looking at me through his window. And he on the phone. with whoever he's called. I don't know if it's Metro or whoever, but we'll see. Either way, we're right here. Look at this audience. You see him? He's like Tweedledee and Tweedledum. That's what we're going to call these two right now, guys. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They're just going to stand here and stare at me. I don't know. See, he's supposed to be helping the person that pulled up over there. It's been waiting already forever. They don't know what to do. He came out here barking orders. You saw that. Like, rah, rah, rah. Then he said, this is not the public sidewalk, blah blah, this ain't the public sidewalk. Arr. Now he's gonna stand there and just wait. Look at this other guy, they don't know what to do. Oh, he keeps popping out of his little hut over there. The other guy's just steady staring at me. He is mad, bro. So what's happening here, guys? Pitbull cop watch here. Filming these people. And they threatened to call the cops because I'm on the sidewalk you see here. This is them right here, Tweedledee, Tweedledum. There's two of them if you can't see them. So, I don't know. Here we are at the Turnberry Towers. You got Tweedledee, Tweedledum here.
Metro rolls by, you turn the light off and turn the camera down and everything, and now you want to hide yourself, bro. Oh yeah, bro, I got you, bro. You know what, I should call him back and let him come take care of you. I got you, bro. Did you know what you're doing is wrong now?
You see that? That guy went to threaten me. Said he's gonna call his daddy, call Metro. He said public photography is wrong. I know what I'm doing is wrong, he said. Now he all mad. He tried to take a picture of me. And you see I put my goggles down. He didn't like that. Look, he on the phone now with Metro for sure. You heard him. I'm gonna call Metro. Oh, go call your daddy. You know how we say it. Call your daddy. And if you've watched my videos, you already know. He's gonna get educated, and if the police come here and try to violate my 4th Amendment and try to force ID, or try to tell me that I can't film from a public sidewalk, which is ADA law, it's right here on the handicap ramp where I'm at, I'm gonna eat them alive, as you know. You see where I'm at, guys? Turnberry Towers. I mean, within 2-3 minutes of being at this one, they were coming out like trying to talk to me. He didn't like that. Then he came out again saying, oh, I see what you did. I'm gonna call Metro. I'm gonna call him back right now. All right, call Metro. Call your daddy. So watch this, guys. They're not gonna like this. Both of them are gonna get mad. Both of them. They're hiding on this side right now. So what we're gonna do, walk this way and film these two right here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. See, so they went to the other side of the security shack while they're on the phone with Metro or whatever he's doing, because he hasn't got off the phone since he came and approached me. He's just on the phone. I think he was on the phone before he even approached me. But I bet nobody wants to listen to him. He's crying to daddy. Daddy's telling him, man up. Realize that it's a First Amendment right to photography or to take pictures anywhere. So they over here. I know he's on the phone with Metro. And they're telling him right now that, you know, they can't do nothing to me probably. I guarantee they're telling him something like that. And he's more mad now that he's come out and barked orders and said that he's going to call his daddy. And now his daddy's telling him, why would you even call me? There's no reason for that. He can take pictures in a public area at all times. You see the public area, there's the sidewalk. And this is the 88 where I'm standing, you see it? Oh. So they can't say I can't stand here. So here's an interesting fact, I bet you can see them right there, you see? Those 3 towers right there, whatever, over there, with all the lights, that's where the first Turnberry place is, where I did this video, and they called the Metro on it. So, you see how far I am from it. Not far at all. I'm right here, there's the West Street still. And this is Pitbull Complex, Las Vegas, right here. And here I am, doing this audit, letting them know that they're not going to violate our rights at all times, bro. You know? You want to see him? He's just hiding. Look, there he is. There he is. Hi, bro. Do you see him? There he is. Ah, there he is. There he is. See, across the street, man. That was a lot of action for those two right now. That guy doesn't like it either. They're telling him whatever, and now he don't know what to do. He's making a fool of himself at the door. Let's see what suspect number 3 wants to say.
Hello, sir. How are you doing today? How are you doing today?
Metro.
Let's go, man. I'm Officer Diaz. What's going on today? What's going on today, man? Are you gonna talk to me? Security called us because they don't want you here, man. You're recording all the residents. What's the reason for that? How long has he been out here?
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
We'll speak to another officer walking out here and ask him, hey, what's going on, bud? He just wouldn't answer to him at all.
Okay.
Flipped down his goggles or whatever.
What's that?
He flipped down his goggles when he came out the second time.
Okay.
We just wanted to see what he was up to, man.
Okay. Well, what? You just want to trespass?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, man, what's your name? What's your name, man? You take your hand out of your pocket. Okay. Just keep it down. I don't want you in there. I haven't patted you down or anything like that. I don't know if you have any weapons, so I don't want you to reach around, okay? Listen, they just want you gone. We have no problem with that.
I'm on a public sidewalk. I'm on a public sidewalk, ADA laws. I'm walking around filming all the buildings.
Okay, but why though?
And that's not, I can't be trespassed from a public area for talking
Well,
from
you're
a
on their
public area.
property.
I'm not on their property. I'm not on their property. This is a public sidewalk, the ADA laws right here.
Okay, but
for
it's
public traffic.
connected to the
But that's not their property. I'm not on their property. I've never went on their property.
Okay. So
I know
are
the
you willing to
public
leave?
laws.
Are you willing to leave, man?
No, this is where I'm allowed to be. I'm not on their property. I'm not going to go on their property.
They want you to leave.
It doesn't matter. I'm allowed to be in this public sidewalk anywhere I want right here.
Okay, but
it doesn't matter what they want. The law says I'm allowed to be right here.
You're allowed
My First Amendment, I'm allowed to be right here.
Record. You're allowed
Okay,
to record.
that's fine. I'm allowed to record right here. I don't care what they want. I care what the law matters.
What is the reason?
It's for a story.
What's that?
It's a story.
Okay.
The only reason we called it in is because the tenants were on under attack. So what kind of things do you do with the video? Do you post it on YouTube?
Apparently I get yelled at by police, told I'm not allowed to be here, and that they're going to illegally trespass me from a public property. Is that what's happening? from a public sidewalk where ADA laws right here?
Yeah, I got
Disability
you.
Act?
I see that you're
I'm just saying,
standing-
is that what he just said? Is that what you guys are trying to do right now?
Because look, I just got here.
I'm asking a question. What's your name and badge number?
My name is Officer Blacklag 18177.
And I'm asking another question. Is that what he just tried to do, or is that what you're going to try to do? Because this is a public sidewalk. I don't care what that is. If this is a law that I'm breaking, which it's not, then I will move. If it's not, I'm allowed to film whatever I want in this area.
I got you.
And you guys are from Vegas. I can't believe that officer right there. That's a tyrant. And I'm not saying you are, because you, like you said, you just pulled up.
Yeah.
But you heard what he said. I have it on camera as he's saying, you can't be here. What's your name? He's asking me all this. You don't need to ask anything. They called you because their feelings of whatever. I don't know what their feelings are. I haven't said a word to them. I'm standing here filming everything, and it doesn't matter what they do. So that's the end of that. I just want to make sure. So what I'm doing is legal, right?
Now you're in public property.
Okay. So what he said was wrong to me, and I want an apology before he leaves. I don't know if you're a superior, and if not, maybe I need a supervisor out here so I can have them let him give me an apology. If I don't get one from him, I'm definitely going to ask for that, because what he just did was illegal. He tried to bully me, that's what that is, into saying, they don't want you here, so you're leaving. No, I'm not. I can be here whatever I want.
He's trying to what?
He's trying to bully me.
A bully.
That's what he did. I got it all on camera. You were right here. You got it on camera. I'm going to definitely, is your body cam on?
Was it? No.
Your body cam's not on.
No, it's on. It's good.
Okay, no, I'm saying I'm going to definitely FOIA request him and your body cam at this point. Because what he did was illegal. They can't trespass me from a public sidewalk. And when him trying to say he was going to do that, that's illegal. He needs to learn his laws.
I got you.
And my Fourth Amendment, I don't need to give any name up. Why would he even ask that? So he can try to run something? Did he? Here's the thing. Hey, have you asked their name yet? I want to make sure, because the first thing he wants is my name, right? The people that called him, he didn't ask their name. Why is that? Why is that? I'm asking you a question now.
Is that in the system?
Why hasn't he asked their name yet? Why hasn't he asked their name yet?
Just to answer your question, when we meet people, I greet them, hello sir, my name.
I'm talking about the cop. Why hasn't the cop asked your name yet? The first thing he asked me is my name. That's not what he needs to do. That's not the law.
They already identified themselves.
It doesn't matter. It didn't matter. You never went up to them. You went up to me and tried to bully me and be a tyrant. So what's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number?
All right, so listen.
What's your name and badge number?
Can you listen to me?
No.
I'm trying to talk.
I want your name and badge number before I talk to you.
You can be here.
What's your name and badge number?
Can you listen to me?
I'm asking for a thing that your policy you have to give me. He gave it right away. What's your name and badge number?
No, it's not.
What's your name and badge number? I'm not going to talk to you. You're in a costume. You're in a costume. I need a name and badge
I'm not
number.
in a costume. I'm in a uniform.
What's your name and badge number? Verbally
identify. I don't have to tell you my badge number.
Yeah, you do. Your badge number. Your P number. Yes, you do.
It is not.
Then let me get your business card. That is in there. 2 forms of ID. Let me get your business card.
No, you don't need none of my information.
Yeah, I do.
My name is Officer Diaz.
What's your name? I don't see it. What is it?
Back up. My name's Officer Diaz right there.
I got it right there.
My
There's your
name's
badge
right there.
number, since you want to be a tyrant, and I don't want to hear nothing else you got to say. Go back and do your
We're
job.
gonna leave you go.
Stop wasting taxpayer dollars.
If you go up to a car,
I don't care.
or you
Don't
do
bark
anything illegal,
orders, because I haven't
we are
done
able
nothing
to take
wrong.
action. All right.
I haven't
So
done
have a
nothing
nice
wrong.
day.
Get your life together and get in your car, bro.
Have a nice day, man.
Bark orders to somebody else. You don't want to give your name and badge number. You're a garbage, bro. You're garbage.
That's the one who's talking.
You're garbage. You're garbage. Go beat your wife tonight like you always do. You don't identify, you costume people. Look at that tyrant. Look. Oh, the Baynack. Put your lights on. Oh, put your lights on and violate the Baynack. You garbage. Got you all up on there, bro. Got you all up on there. You go tyrant. Yeah, you little. Who's your daddy now? And you guys, did you learn a lesson today? Don't call the police when somebody's filming, bro. What the you want him to violate my rights? Is that what you wanted? Because I'm on a public sidewalk, you want them to come and shoot me, bro? That's what you want? So you saw that, guys? This is Pitbull Cop Watch right here in Las Vegas. This is the Turnberry Towers, you see it. Those guys all in their shack want to call Metro, and you have Metro come over here and try to bark orders, and guess what I did? Told him to get the back in his car and not talk to me, bro. He wanted bark orders, don't want to give his badge number, unidentified. He want to get mad. He want to lie, say he's going to trespass me. He want to do all sorts of shit. But guess what happened? Nothing, bro. Nothing. He feels so stupid right now too, guys. I'm telling you. He can't believe that 2 Metro came and said something to me and tried to yell at me and tell me I'm gonna get trespassed. And then guess what? They did nothing because they can't do shit because it's against the law what they tried to do. So just remember this place, guys. Turnberry Towers. Try to violate your civil rights at all the time. So I'm about to walk off, go film some other stuff, some police stop somewhere, and let these guys, you know, go back to their business. But they're not going to call the cops on people and have some bully cop try to come and try to lie to you and violate your rights. What a piece of that cop was, guys. In the comment section below, when you're commenting, let me know what you thought about that cop when he tried to yell at me and tell me to listen. He was like a little kid having a tantrum. That's what I think. Anyways, guys, Pitbull, Las Vegas. We're out here in Las Vegas. This is Pitbull Cop Watch Las Vegas, man. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Thanks.
A citizen exercises his First Amendment rights by recording and interacting with police during a traffic stop. He observes the officers, notes a police car, Unit 014, and makes a gesture, flipping off the officer as a form of free expression. The officers notice but do not escalate the situation. The video emphasizes peacefully holding public employees accountable through observation and recording in public spaces.
What did he pull you over for? Oh, got you. Hey, you can have one of these. Fuck the police! Car number 014. He saw me, he waved, I flipped him off. On the other side of the street, so nowhere to cross except way up there. See what he does.
A group of First Amendment auditors films outside SCI Chester, a state correctional facility in Pennsylvania, while standing on a public sidewalk. Correctional officers approach them and falsely claim that filming from the sidewalk is illegal. The auditors firmly assert their rights, explaining that they are allowed to record anything visible from a public space under the Constitution. Tensions rise as one particularly aggressive female officer repeatedly circles them and behaves unprofessionally. The auditors educate the officers about civil liberties and public property boundaries, highlighting that the sidewalk is public, not private or restricted. By the end, some officers appear to better understand, and the situation de-escalates slightly, but concerns remain about the officers' behavior toward the public, and possibly toward prisoners inside the facility.
Wow, this is their premises, is what they're saying. The public sidewalk here is the premises.
Oh my. No filming on a public sidewalk, buddy.
Yeah, so like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, we're here at SCI Chester, also known as State Correctional Institution, Chester, Pennsylvania. We're in Delaware County. All right,
Boy,
so
they boss fucking prisoners around all day. They think they can boss free people on sidewalks around.
I was expecting to get at least a minute or two worth of shots before they came over and interrupted our duties. Oh my God.
Let's just keep on walking this way. Come on.
Yeah, boy, I tell ya. Jump. Right.
Yeah, he turned around. I guess he didn't feel like running.
Yeah, I know. He's telling us to stop. We're like, yeah, okay. Oh, here comes our lady.
Yeah, our lady came back. She's on this side of the road now, guys.
So we have the little babysitter in the van behind us. I love it. You're not allowed to take pictures of this building
I don't get it.
or video of this building.
What's the big fuss
It's
about?
on a major road that tens of thousands of cars drive by every day.
So yeah, so this lady is just slow rolling on us.
Well, it doesn't matter what the place is. Probably, gosh darn, maybe 15 years.
I personally did not give you any permission to videotape me.
What was that?
I said I work at Chester. I work in this institution. I did not give you two any permission to videotape me.
Okay,
What's your name?
What is your
Mullins?
name?
Look right here. See that?
There you go, good.
Mullins.
Well,
What
I'm telling
gives you
right
the
now,
right- wait,
they're
real
calling-
quick.
No, listen to me.
No, don't tell me to
me.
listen to you. You got no
This is-
authority
this
over
is-
me. Shut
this
the
is
heck
the
up.
state-
Okay, this is a
state
public
prison.
sidewalk.
We're on
But
a
this is
public
okay.
sidewalk.
Yeah, too bad, isn't it? Call
Keep
the
on.
cops.
Keep
You
on.
can't
You
trespass
keep
the
walking.
eyes.
No, I don't.
You can't
Call
trespass
the
the eyes,
cops.
man. There is
Police right now.
supreme.
Good.
There is
Maybe they'll
Supreme
train you
Court.
about public sidewalk photography.
Maybe they'll come here
Okay.
and tell
That
you
is
it's
a state-
okay.
that's a state
Good.
institution.
I'm not
You
in it. We're not
cannot
in it.
tape
We're not in
Good.
it.
Am I inside it?
You can't tape it.
We're
You
not
wanna bet?
in it.
You can't
You
tape
want
it.
to bet?
You know, we're gonna go ask for the ARRO
Matter
too,
of fact, why don't
and
you
then
go
we're gonna
inside the
videotape
institution?
that.
We are going to.
Go inside. Go
We
there.
want-
Yeah,
Your
we're
tours
gonna
start at
go into
12
the
o'clock.
public lobby.
What?
Tours
12
start at 12, so we'll make sure we're in line for the
I'm
tours.
sorry, say that one more time.
Are you
The
deaf?
tours?
Yeah. Are you deaf?
What tour?
12 o'clock tour start. We'll be in.
What tour?
Bye, dummy.
No, tell me what tour. Tell me what tour. What tour?
Insane.
What is wrong with
Rollins
this
is
lady?
insane.
Yeah. And she's traveling along the emergency lane, and that's just for stopping emergencies only. I mean, what the hell is she doing? So
The tours are
apparently
at 12 o'clock, right, Wolfie?
they're at 12, and we're going to see the ALRO, and that's the bottom
I
line.
got questions about how they treat citizens on a public sidewalk. And boy, that is true. There you go, Wolfie.
And this is just dangerous. See how she's like over the line here? She has no authority to be out here doing this to us. She's still harassing us? No authority. No authority to do so.
That's good. She's going right where we're going.
I'll meet you down there, lady. Shoot.
And what's funny is I'm purposely walking on the right side of the building. You know what I mean?
Right. That is correct.
Just so they can't say that that part is theirs. Not that it is.
They can't say it ever.
Of course. I'm just saying. Just to make sure I'm just standing on the right side so I can giggle all day.
You see how this? Look, I'll show you guys. You see how this? Here's where my footing is, and here's where Southeastern PA is. You see where this pole with the camera is on it? That's theirs, and it lines up inside that crack here with the grass. So as long as you're not on the grass,
So that camera there.
it's inside that crack.
Good. It's like they say, as long as you go to the left of the road, you're golden. Oh, there's a fire hydrant down there. I wonder why. They paid for that fire hydrant? Drugs, alcohol, firearms, weapons, instruments of escape, and cameras are prohibited. Instruments of escape. What's that? You can't bring a cake in with a little file inside?
She is again.
That one's insane.
Yeah, she's a nutcase. Oh, there she is again.
Yep. There she comes. Circle. We'll call her Circle Lady. Yeah. Here she comes. Ba, ba, ba. Superman or Super Lady. Don't forget to wave. I said hi to her. That one's so enraged.
So we have this one. She's doing the Daytona 500 around correctional institution.
She is. That's great.
I'm not paying for her oil change.
Yeah, she's gonna have a lot of miles going around the circles. It's back pretty far, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. So I wonder where she's making her rounds from. I guess it goes out that driveway.
I think there's. If you go a little bit further.
Oh shit. Oh wait. Probably right there.
This place really goes back pretty far. It has quite a few people, I'm sure.
Yeah, so this is the other side of this correctional facility. Oh, she left.
Oh, she didn't leave. Hopefully she was told to calm the fuck down and stop causing traffic incidents.
Yeah, I wonder where Chester PD is. Look at this guy, yo. He's the American dad right there. Look, you got the dad shoes. He's got the jacket, the denim jeans. There's two American dads. Look, the Southeastern PA.
What do we got going on inside these windows? I can tell. Looks like there's some kind of.
pictures out here.
I'm not taking pictures.
Says who, sir?
That's against the state law. Come on. I can't do that.
It's a state law? Can you cite that state law?
You're not allowed to take pictures. Y'all gotta go across the street.
So I can take pictures across the street, but I can see the same thing.
That's nonsense,
sir.
sir.
You gotta get permission to take pictures here.
You gotta get permission to take pictures here?
On a public sidewalk?
Yes.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
would I get
Wow.
permission
It's
from
state
that,
property.
Bob?
It's state property.
This is not state property. This
Says
is public
who?
property.
Pyongyang?
That is.
You need permission from the superintendent. Y'all gotta.
I
go
gotta
there.
have permission from what? Pyongyang, Russia, or something? That's the kind of countries that do that. We're in the public here, sir.
No.
Oh no, we're not. Oh my goodness! I must have been so mistaken when I came down the sidewalk today.
Public signs and public walkways.
State property.
State property. Yeah, well, you know what it is, yo. We pay for the state property right here. This is
Now he's on our property.
you stepped off of your property, sir. You see that crack in the ground right there? That's your property. You're standing here now. You're on the freedom walk right here, right? Over there is where you don't have freedom. Okay, sir? Do you understand this? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I don't get why you guys are talking about it. This is a public sidewalk. We're allowed to film anything or view anything in a public setting. If you don't want us to look at this building, then you need to build a tall wall. Then you can hide your corruption and your abuse. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, you really have zero authority on a public sidewalk. You have zero authority out in public.
What makes you feel that you could come out here onto a sidewalk and tell us what we can and can't do on a sidewalk as Americans?
Probably he was told by an uneducated person who thinks that they have authority out here. I don't know.
Do you know what civil liberties are, sir? Have you ever heard of civil liberties?
My question is, I thought they were
People are fighting for them every day.
I thought they were going to call the police a half hour ago.
Yeah, you would think, the whole team would have been here already, the whole station, to come and correct you.
Police, so they can educate you guys. How come they're not here? Anyways, do yourself a favor for real and understand that this is a public sidewalk and we have every right to view anything we want to from a public space. Now, this is a property that may be restricted. That's understandable, but this is not. So just for your own education, honestly, I'm not trying to be a dick, is to understand that this is open to whoever wants to view anything they want. You can't trespass the eyes is how it works. And so anything I can see from a public space, I'm allowed to film or take pictures of or stand on or sleep on. So just understand that.
And please relay that message with your colleagues, so they're not so upset like you are.
Now, do you guys have tours here where we can come in and get permission to bring our cameras in?
Yeah. Do you have an AORO that I could speak to? Because I need public records.
I would love to come on inside.
You know who the AORO is?
Can
you give me the name for that person, please?
I guess I can call and talk to the public information officer and see if we are allowed to come in and sit down with some people and discuss finances, what goes on, how your days go.
I would really like to know how many people are brought in and out per month of this place.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions that the public really would like to know. You keep it so secretive, and in all honesty, this is all our tax money, and we would like to kind of know how it's spent. No big deal. But I guess you don't have that answer, and we'll have to probably make a call and see if we can.
It's public record, and if they deny us here, it just doesn't look good on Chester, SCI, and.
No, well, he may not know, and that's fine.
But he can always ask. Yeah, he can always ask. Somebody
That's why I'm
within.
here to educate. Just on a public sidewalk all the way around. Even that back road, which we didn't even go down because that might not be public, you know what I mean? So we're being respectful. Is all open to the public. Okay. And if anybody wants to sit here and draw pictures of this place or take pictures of it, what's the harm?
All right. Yeah, it's no use in forgetting what America is and what our rights are. We're allowed to walk down the sidewalk and do whatever. We can protest. We can film. First Amendment of the Constitution.
We haven't stepped onto your quote restricted area, even though we could. But you have signs up, and that's your policies. And we'll respect your policies, even though we don't agree with them.
So what do you have to say about this, sir? Are you learning anything, or are you just are you taking any of this in?
He is. And,
I hope so.
You know, it is.
Like, I'm not trying to be a jerk. I hope you're really taking this in. Like, this
But
is
that young
real
lady
truth.
that was in that van earlier that works in here, boy, she's really a danger, driving like that and yelling at civilians and abusing them and harassing them. That's just weird.
Yeah. She should go to lunch and never come back. Really, because that was uncalled for what she did to us.
Man, that's just strange. It's like me, you walking down that sidewalk right there, and me saying, walking by my house or something. God, you can't walk on that sidewalk.
You can't look at my house.
Who the hell does that? You know what I mean?
Oh, here she is. Speaking of her.
Oh, good.
Here's this character.
Here's the danger.
She needs to be dismissed right away, sir.
I hear you.
Do your job, please, correctly. I'm praying that you do.
Oh, it is her. Did you figure it out yet, ma'am?
Please get your hand off of your gun, please. We don't.
Too funny. Yeah, she's dangerous, man. I wouldn't give her a gun or a car or anything. You see her grabbing her gun?
Man, look, she's like all aggressive. She was about to approach us aggressively.
Yeah, she's man.
And these, reminder, these two have no authority outside here where we're standing on the public sidewalk. These are correctional officers from the facility. They work here. It would be like someone from Wendy's coming out and telling me that I can't,
Wendy's, get off that public sidewalk.
get off that sidewalk. Yeah, this is our sidewalk. So hopefully something came into this guy's mind when we tried to talk to him, and he's kind of giving her a little bit of an education.
Yeah,
she has no
this guy's telling her she's out of control and she's fired. Can you imagine how she treats the prisoners inside if she treats the public outside with such disdain and hatred?
Right, doesn't even work for the outside.
Unreal. How many times does she threaten to call the cops?
I don't know, I have to get her plate here.
Yeah, like I said, it's a state vehicle. It's not her personal
Okay,
vehicle.
alright, so she's using this. They have a gold Dodge Caravan that they use here.
Figure it out yet? Oh, now look at you.
She's
Go back inside, puppy.
Thank you for calming down, ma'am.
Don't abuse the prisoners. Don't take your abuse out on prisoners.
She was always calm.
Always calm. Boy, did she think she was always calm?
Is that her parting words? Hopefully they are, because I don't want to see, well, her car's here. So
Well, thank you, buddy, for educating one of your fellows. Appreciate that.
thank you for being sensible with her, and because she looked like she had bad intentions.
So good for you. Well, you have a lovely day. Take care. Let's go back down here. Big smile on her face for you there, Wolfie.
Yeah,
Big smile
it's
on her
amazing.
face.
She changed up her temperament. That's funny.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Right, well, at least a little bit of education must have happened to her today.
Now, we may have this guy being our babysitter, but the light is red right now. So
Oh, they're switching shifts, huh? Alright, guys. So, we're in America. In Chester, Pennsylvania.
Kenny Suter was pulled over for allegedly speeding 43 in a 30 mph zone in Louisiana, Missouri. Knowing his rights, Kenny only rolled his window down slightly, enough to pass his documents and communicate. Officer Jackman got frustrated, demanding the window be lowered further, but Kenny stood firm. In court, Kenny used his dashcam footage to prove that Officer Jackman lied about the interaction, exposing Jackman's false claims. Although Kenny was still found guilty of speeding due to properly calibrated radar, he successfully revealed Jackman's misconduct. Later, Jackman was reportedly forced to leave the department due to unrelated sexual misconduct allegations.
Yes, sir.
Roll your window down for me, please.
I can hear you just fine.
So I'm going to have to ask you to roll the window down.
I can hear you just fine, officer. There's my license.
To roll the window down, please.
I can hear you just fine, officer. There's my license. There's my registration. Or my insurance.
Is there some reason you can't roll the window down? I saw you roll it up.
I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
That's correct.
What's the reason for that?
I don't answer questions. Do you want my license and registration or not?
Pronounce your last name for me.
I don't answer questions.
I'm going to need you to pronounce your last name.
I don't answer questions. It's there on the license. Actually, I think it said 40.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it's 30.
You're pretty sure or you're positive? You're pretty sure or you're positive?
I can argue with you.
All right, well, I'll just turn around and I'll check.
Here's your information.
You want to hand it to me, please?
That's as far as I'm
Would you please stick it through the window?
I'm not going to do that, Mr. Suter.
All right, well then, I don't know what to tell you.
Sounds like we're going to be on the side of the road a long time.
Well, I guess so.
Now at this point you can see the frustration in Jackman building. He is getting frustrated because Kenny doesn't want to comply with his demands. Now I did do a bit of research to find if there is any law, code, or case law that specifies whether or not you have to roll your window all the way down when dealing with an officer. After my research, I found that there was nothing that says so. In fact, every time I did look it up, it says that the window must be rolled down just enough to communicate with the officer, which in Kenny's case, he did as such. When Kenny went to fight this in court, Supervisor Jackman insisted that he had to plea with Kenny to surrender his license multiple times, which, as you can tell, this was false. Kenny played the video in court and proved that Jackman was lying. But there's more to this story, so let's keep watching and see how this plays out.
Right through here. Thank you.
That's not going to work.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm willing to take it right here. Would you please give this to me, or are you not going to give me the ticket? Officer, am I being detained or am I free to go? I am being detained? Am I being detained? He won't answer me.
Mr. Studer, here's your copy.
Thank you.
Court date is June 6th, June 7th at 2 o'clock.
Thank you. Am I free to go now? Am I free to go? I'm not being detained any longer?
Nope.
All right, thank you. Are we okay? Am I free to go?